Before we start the installation, let's take a look at some key components of the unit. On the inside of the front cover, you will find information regarding programming, electrical specifications, relay and breaker wiring, and recommended water chemistry. For ease of installation, remove the front cover. Taking a look at the control box, the first component you will notice is the local display. This allows you to program and operate the ProLogic. It will also display messages and system status. The other key components of the control box can be viewed by removing the 3 hex head screws that retain the front panel. Use a 5/16" hex-headed driver to remove the 3 screws. Remove the front panel. On the front panel, you will see knockouts for the circuit breakers. Inside the control box, you will see the main printed circuit board and a number of accessory connections on the left side of the main board. In the upper left corner of the circuit board, you will find the remote display connection. This connection is used to communicate with wired remote displays and other optional wired accessories. Below the remote display connection, you will see the pool spa sensor, air sensor, solar sensor, external input, and spa sensor connections. Below the sensor connections, you will see the heater 1 and heater 2 connections. Below the heater 1 and heater 2 connections are the valve actuator connections for the suction, return, and general purpose valves. To the right of the remote display connection, you will find the wireless antenna, sense and dispense ORP and pH sensing, and the Generation 4.0 Color Logic Lights network module connections. To the right of the valve actuator connections, you will find the flow switch and turbo cell connections. Below the PCB are the high voltage relays. These relays are rated at 3 horsepower 25 amps at 240 volts or 1.5 horsepower 25 amps at 120 volts. Below the high voltage relays, you will find the circuit breaker subpanel. The subpanel consists of breaker positions and is rated for 100 amps maximum. Mounted on the left side of the subpanel is the neutral bus bar. At the bottom of the subpanel are terminals L1 and L2 for connecting 240 volts AC to the control box. Below the subpanel is the grounding bus bar. On the bottom of the control box are the knockouts to connect the wiring conduit. To the left of the knockouts, in the low voltage compartment, are 2 black bushings. Low voltage accessory wiring and sensor wiring are fed through these bushings. On the outside bottom right corner of the control box is the bonding lug. Use this lug to bond the control box to the other equipment mounted on the pool pad. To the left of the subpanel is a black plastic insert. The insert should only be removed if the Color Logic network module is to be installed. The ProLogic consists of 2 models, the P4 and the PS models. The PS models are the PS4, PS8, PS8V, PS16, and PS16V. When selecting a ProLogic control, refer to the chart to determine which model of ProLogic is most suitable for the system. The turbo cell provides complete pool and spa sanitation using ordinary salt. The electrolytic technology uses a low-voltage electrical charge to convert a small amount of salt into pure chlorine. The Aquapod is a programmable, fully rechargeable, waterproof handheld remote control. The Aquapod can be operated up to 500 feet from the base station. The wireless spa side remote is fully waterproof and is designed to float in the pool or spa. The wireless spa side remote can be operated up to 500 feet from the base station. The wireless tabletop remote provides full functional control of the ProLogic. The tabletop wireless remote can be operated up to 500 feet from the base station. The wireless wall-mounted remote provides full functional control of the ProLogic from an indoor or a protected outdoor location. The wall-mounted wireless remote can be operated up to 500 feet from the base station. A base station is required whenever a wireless remote control is connected to the ProLogic. The base station can be mounted up to 500 feet from the control box. The wired wall-mount remote control provides full functional control of the ProLogic from an indoor or a protected outdoor location. The wired wall-mount remote can be installed up to 500 feet from the ProLogic control box. The wired spa-side remote controls are available in either a 6-button or an 8-button model. They come with 150 feet of cable and are easily installed. When used with the chlorination kit, the Sense and Dispense system helps provide a fully integrated chemistry solution for your pool and spa. The system automatically senses the water's ORP and pH levels and generates the correct amount of chlorine to keep the water properly sanitized. The ColorLogic network module is used with the ProLogic to fully control the color, speed, motion, and brightness of the shows and fixed colors in the Generation 4.0 ColorLogic lights. Depending on the model, the ProLogic can automatically control up to 8 valve actuators. The valve actuators come with 15 feet of cable and are easily installed. They are industry standard 24 volts and are compatible with Hayward, Pentair Compool, and Jandy valves. The dimmer relay is used to control the brightness of your pool and spa incandescent lights and is supplied with all the necessary installation hardware. The AquaConnect home automation interface allows for control of the ProLogic from many different brands of home automation systems.